do.
Thing you do. Wasn't do you think that that was an underrated movie? Do that thing you do, or was it just kind of
I never
good for
saw
the
that
time?
movie.
You
This
never
is a
did.
terrible thing to admit. It seemed like
I
a
don't think
very
it's
charming
terrible.
movie. I knew the songs, it was on the radio, but
Yeah, yeah, it's one of those that got in your head and it just kind of lived in your brain for a while. And really, that was the only part of the movie. It's
yeah,
just that song over and over and over again.
it's
So
catchy.
it's catchy, absolutely. It's kind of cute, but I'm kind of on the fence on if that movie is actually good or not, because there's some people that are saying, "Oh no, it's such a underrated movie," and Tom Hanks was great in it, and I can't remember all the other people that were in it. That
Oh,
was
those old vanilla faces.
exactly. So I was like, it was a fun movie for the time. I mean, it was kind of like watching Pleasantville.
Yeah,
Pleasantville was one of those movies like, oh, that's cute, and at the time, there wasn't really much going on, and it was just like, oh, that's a fun movie. But
it's it's not like a great movie. I mean, it's not
yeah,
bad, but I mean, I think that's
no.
kind of an interesting thing when you look back because, gosh, I recently had to watch Forrest Gump again,
Oh,
and
really?
yeah, it's a fine movie, but I mean, like, it's just Forrest Gump. It seems so
Yeah,
strange to me that it's this real beacon of filmmaking. Like, I understand with some of the like archival footage that they kind of spliced with Tom Hanks was pretty revolutionary at the time technologically, but I mean, like, it's not the greatest movie or story ever told. It's just
right. No,
okay,
it's pretty
but
bland actually,
and
but
it still boggles my mind that the Bubba Grump like shrimp company is still a restaurant franchise in America. Like, what?
I don't know how that got started and how it just blew up the way it did,
And
but
how it's still going?
yeah,
Like, what?
I guess it's for
There's
the people that don't have TGI Fridays. I mean,
babe, we
because
need to go somewhere a little nicer than Applebee's.
right,
Oh, Bubba
exactly.
Gump Shrimp
Bubba
Company,
Gump.
you are so sweet.
Oh, you remember that movie? Yeah.
Why shit you not? So there's one in the Mall of America, and I remember I was up there for work with Mary and Jerry at work, and they're just like beeline right to that place. Like, oh, you've never been to the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company? I'm like, it's not really a stamp I was looking to get, but if that's where we're gonna eat, that's where we're gonna eat.
And it's not the best food either. I
No,
mean,
it was
it's
just
it's
mediocre
a
microwave
novelty.
food.
Yeah, it's a novelty. That's all it is,
Oh,
really.
and it's so weird because it's all like memorabilia from the movie, which again, I'm kind of like, uh,
Yeah,
ah.
it's okay, but I don't
There
know.
there are better movies that could have had better franchise like restaurants for sure.
Oh, sure. Well, and I think really with Forrest Gump, the only thing that really makes it do anything over time is the soundtrack. The
The soundtrack's
soundtrack's
still really good.
amazing. It's amazing because of the type of music that had in it and was able to keep all the rights to it. That's the great thing. But
Aside the
so
great
what,
catchphrase, Jenny,
Jen A,
a whole
we go.
generation of Jennies hating that movie.
Yeah,
Uh,
my sister did not like that part.
I bet
Yeah,
not. I mean,
no.
and I can't talk about like people that hate names because of movies because today is Star Wars Day. And
Right.
I didn't see Star Wars until I was like in high school. I was kind of aware of it, but I just remember hating it with an intensity that you can't understand because everybody called me princess growing up, and I just hated that. So now I really enjoy getting to correct them and be like, well, actually, it's general. So
Yeah, there you go.
push your glasses up, Star Wars nerd. But as I am for the people listening, I am wearing my Star Wars shirt, and I've got my
Absolutely.
buns in. I was the only person that dressed up for Star Wars Day at work, but that is not a
Ah,
shock by any measure
no,
at all.
that's
But
true. There was probably some people that dressed up as a Wookiee just because that's how they usually look. So,
yeah, they're just like, well, didn't shave again, so
yeah. Um, so yeah, we just kind of got into a cold start, just talking about regular random things.
yeah,
But
just know that we're not really getting into Forrest Gump, so we're
yeah,
not
it's
gonna.
just
It's just not gonna happen.
conversation. No, no,
God,
they kind of went with, I had that song in my head of do that thing you go to do, and Tom Hanks,
we
just
just
kind of
went off the
rules it.
deep end that quickly.
Yeah,
That's how it happens, folks.
I could get into Tom Hanks. I mean, Tom Hanks is something that's getting into, so I don't know.
I think
He's
everybody
got
likes Tom Hanks, like universally,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, exactly. He's got a little bit of everything out there. You want drama? There's drama. You want comedy? There's some comedy.
He really has that like
Action.
goofy affability that I think is really rare in a lot of actors. You know, he's got
Yeah,
that balance of charisma without being just like too handsome.
right,
I
right.
think Paul Rudd kind of toes that line. Like, I think Paul Rudd's more handsome than Tom Hanks, but he kind of has that, like I said, that kind of lovable, goofy affability about him that just it's just charming.
Yeah. One of the things, unfortunately, that turned me off a lot about Paul Rudd, though, was I didn't realize how tiny of a man he is. He is
Oh,
like a really, really small man. I didn't realize it. Yeah, he's
I got
like
no problem
like
with tiny men. I mean, big deal.
Tom Tom Cruise size. I mean, it just
As
I
a
don't know.
fairly tall woman, I'm pretty used to being around mostly shorter men. And I just want to say to our listeners, short men, you are worthy. I
There you go.
was explaining to my queer friend about being a heterosexual woman because he was very shocked when I had made a comment about an Asian man being very attractive, and I was like, you have to understand, like all men are pretty attractive to me, like tall ones, short ones, guys with bellies, skinny guys, like really, it's all my bag. And he's just like, okay, so your standards are low.
That's one way to say
Yeah,
it.
thanks, Alex. It's not wrong. Don't tell my
Oh, funny.
boyfriend, who is a gay,
uh,
freakishly tall human. So I suppose it's weird for me.
yep, yep,
You're not
indeed.
freakishly tall, but it is the number one thing. You're tall when the first thing people say is, "Oh, did you play basketball?"
Yeah.
I don't get that one a lot, but I do get told not to wear heels when I do like work events because our boss is about like an inch and a half shorter than me, and if I wear heels, it is very evident that I am much taller than him. So I try to be
Oh,
kind and wear my flats, but
there was a picture from the dealer meeting that you guys did of you, and I think it was you and Mary and Alex,
oh yeah,
and you
and
could
Mary and I
definitely
are
tell
both
that.
tall.
Right, yeah, you could definitely tell that Alex was the shortest of all.
Hey, he didn't ask for a box, so good on him. He's not that self-conscious about it.
I always like it when people talk to me and I'm like sitting down, or else, I've communicated with people for a long time, and then I'll stand up, or else
Oh,
I'll
you do the
get
reveal?
closer to them. Yeah, yeah. Especially when I get close and I start talking close, and they're just like, Jesus, I didn't realize how tall you were. And they start, doing the neck crank type thing where,
Kind of
yeah,
back away. Like looking at
exactly.
the top of a tall building, I need to just kind of scale back a bit.
Yeah, yeah. So I kind of like I end up in creaking back a little bit, saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize
Hello
how."
down there.
Yes, nice, pretty, porny, puny human. Uh, I don't know. So that's I remember the first time I met my new roommate for college, and he was a small man, and I was sitting down on a bench. We were meeting at the mall, that to be able to have our first meeting and everything. And he comes up and he's like, "Are you Brett?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah." And so I stand up, and seriously, I'm about halfway up, and I noticed it. I was looking at him eye to eye, and I'm
And you're
just
like,
like, oh, this is gonna be bad. And I just keep on going and going. You could just see his head going up higher, higher.
it's like that the Aphex Twin like window licker video when the limo goes by and it's just like brrrr. It just keeps going.
Right, right. Oh yeah.
I'm just glad
So,
I shoehorned a window licker reference into the podcast. So
oh,
if you
that's
guys
always
didn't
a
know
good thing.
that, me and Brett, we're definitely into Aphex Twin. So
Absolutely. Oh.
specifically window licker. Like I
Yes.
appreciate that they have like I can't remember what it's called, the app where you can put your face over videos for anybody. I'm like, I appreciate now we've made that technology so you could put your face over Aphex
Oh,
Twin's face and all those bikini dancing ladies, and the people are ready for that.
that's a good point. I'm gonna have to, especially with the beard, keep the beard and get my face on the app. Yeah.
Yes.
The apps right now that freak me out a little bit is the ones where you take a still photo and then
Oh
it starts
yeah.
singing on you. Yeah.
Don't like. No, creepy.
Very creepy.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I've seen some really like touching stories about people using that for like dead family members. which feels like that's a very moving tribute, but still creepy.
Very
It's
creepy.
uncanny valley stuff, but I don't want part of it.
Yeah, yeah. Just thinking too much about what's the oh God, what's the name of the TV show on Netflix? Black Mirror. Black
Oh yeah,
Mirror-ish.
it's very Black Mirror vibes.
Very
It kind
Black
of
Mirror,
reminds
yeah.
me of gosh, there's this gal I follow on Twitter. I cannot remember her name, which is probably for the best, but very sweet. She's like a romance writer, but like she was always like posting videos of herself like with her face and other people's bodies, and it feels so weird to me. I'm
That's
like, yeah, that's kind of
odd.
fun, but like every day, huh? Like this might be like body dysmorphia. I'm just putting it out there that maybe you
You
should be
might
more
need to have some
comfortable
help.
with your flaws or something.
Yeah, yeah. Get help. Yeah.
Yeah, get help. Just be like
Oh,
me. I only take selfies in the morning when I still have makeup on my face. And then by the end of the
there you
day, it's
go.
just sweaty, hot mess. So
It's gone. Yeah.
yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, because you work for an HVAC company that doesn't really believe in keeping a consistent temperature in your.
Oh God, no. Oh man. Well, and right now we're under construction, so it's just
Oh, I didn't
come to
realize
work
that.
wearing a sweater, and then at the end of the day, you're sweating through your clothes. So
Oh, funny.
we just
Under
sell the stuff. We don't make it
construction.
work.
I didn't know you guys were under construction.
They're finally fixing the bathrooms,
Oh my gosh. Oh
like
wow. Yeah.
tearing the floor out. We have an executive porta potty in our parking lot right now. That means basically it's what's an executive porta potty? It's like a trailer. So I like to pretend like I'm a famous screenwriter like on set, and I'm just going out to my trailer. Uh, so we have a key,
I,
obviously, because the last time we had a porta potty, they didn't lock it, which meant you would go out there and then like three people would come out, and you're just like, oh no, I'm gonna
oh,
go to the gas station now because that's cleaner. Um,
yeah.
but it's funny because it's it's still like flushable toilets but not running water. It's very very cold, but they put like marble countertops inside of it, so it's like the classiest trashiest porta potty you can ever have.
Oh
uh,
my gosh. I've seen the trailer. I didn't realize that was the porta potty.
yeah, we're not shooting on location, we're just pooping outside. That's
Oh my.
there's your
That's
hashtag,
funny.
guys. Hashtag pooping outside.
Pooping outside. What are we getting into this week? Pooping
Are getting into
outside.
executive porta potties, but
Yeah.
not by choice. All right. So tell me, Brett, what I know you were saying you're
Okay.
taking notes, you've got a list. What are you getting into right now?
I got a list. I got a really crappy list. It's a shitty list. It's not even crappy.
Well,
It's
welcome to our
shitty.
show, guys. Crappy
Yep.
list.
Crappy list. We got to have more people calling us and telling us what you're into because I can't keep up. No. I can always find something. So this episode, I really kind of went all over the place. So lately we've been we as in my wife and I, we've been doing a lot of gardening.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so gardening is kind of what I'm getting into lately. And more specifically, I've helped to tend gardens and to do different things. I don't do a lot of it, honestly, but I've never really grown anything from scratch before, like from
Oh, it's like the
seed.
seedlings kind of thing.
Yeah. So we actually got seeds from a lot of the different plants and different things that my mother-in-law had, and some seeds that just kind of was sitting around.
Hmm.
And we decided to start growing early and start getting the seeds going. So we got about, I'd say about 2/3 of all the seeds that we planted came to fruition. So
Oh,
that was,
nice.
yeah, pretty good. I mean, especially knowing that we don't really know how old these seeds are.
Like
Um,
they still work, guys.
right, exactly. Um, One of the most humorous things we got into is that we were going to plant some marigolds because
Oh
marigolds
yeah,
are
love
known
marigolds.
for they're great, but they're known mostly for keeping away animals.
Yeah,
So
no one eats them.
no, exactly. And we just got some. We bought those. We didn't get any that were sprouting on us, but
Okay.
we got some that we could have it to start out, because we've already noticed that we're having something eaten what we have already, and we want to try to give them away. Regardless, we got some marigolds that we did come from scratch, and as they're
Hmm.
coming up, we're just like, you know what, are these marigolds or are these tomatoes? And it seems weird to have such a weird a
Yeah, you know,
wide
their leaves are
variety.
pretty similar, so
They're
that
very
makes sense.
similar. I didn't had no idea. I looked it up online, and it's just like, yeah, the seedling for a tomato looks pretty close to the
So I
same as
guess
the
you're just gonna
seedling
have to
to a
wait and see what
marigold.
comes up.
Yeah, so we have it. We put them into we're using high tech styrofoam cups in order to be
Nice.
able to to have them.
Hey, use what you got.
Absolutely. Well, we had these that for a while. So yeah, so we wrote on the side of them marigolds or tomatoes. So we'll see what happens.
It's like the random grab bag. Like, who knows what's gonna be in our garden? Could be
Right.
edible. Could be something that literally nothing ever eats.
Yeah.
Uh, I know
Or
me.
else
I started some seeds this year. I just started it last week, so we'll see what happens. I mean,
oh,
consistently, the only thing that grows in my garden is rhubarb because you can't kill
oh,
it.
yeah.
So I'm excited to eat some rhubarb this summer. It's my favorite, like rhubarb crisp, rhubarb pie, rhubarb compote. That's really just it. I guess crisp and pie. That's all I do, but it's really good. With my
And the
very,
compote is in it.
very,
Yeah.
very limited baking skills, like
Oh,
Rice
funny.
Krispie bars is about peak baking skills for me.
Well,
Everything else
as
is
far
kind
as
of a la
baking,
flambe.
but you're doing pretty good in regards to I've seen your poke
Oh
recently.
yeah,
Your
I've
poke
super got
bowls.
into poke balls, balls.
What do you got on your mind?
I'm an old lady. So I shop at Aldi because I'm cheap as shit, and they've got good produce. They've got good deals. Last time I was there, they had tuna steaks, like $5. I'm like, freaking A. So I filled up my
Whoa.
cart. Yeah. Uh, threw a bunch in my freezer, and I was like, well, I'll figure it out. So I looked up recipes, and I'm just like, how have I never done poke bowls? Like, this is super easy. Like, it is seriously like 4 ingredients. You can marinate the meat when it's cubed up while your rice cooks, and then you just throw whatever vegetables you like. So,
Nice.
I mean, the biggest expense you're going to have is probably buying the black sesame seeds, which, do yourself a favor, go to like the ethnic food aisle versus the spice aisle, because you can get the giant jar for like half the price of the little McCormick
Oh,
whatever
really?
that they have in like the artesian spice section.
Oh, funny.
Um, and then you get your spicy mayo and you're set. Like, uh,
Yeah.
so easy. It's so good.
Yeah. Looked really good.
Yeah, and I take lots of sexy pictures of my food because,
Yeah, you did. I mean, but especially with a poke bowl, it's really hard not to take a sexy picture with that.
oh yeah, well, and I just love it. Like, now it's produce season, so every time I go to the grocery store, I'm like, okay, we're gonna get all the things, all the different colored vegetables, and yeah, I just love it. And I've been trying to eat healthier, so it's, fairly healthy. Depends how much of
Fairly
that
healthy.
soy sauce and mayo you put on there, but
Yeah,
I
that
say
spicy mayo kind of
I
kills
love
it.
mayo. All mayonnaise. It's like the whitest thing I'm into. Mayonnaise. Real mayonnaise too. None of this Miracle Whip shit. Come at me. I don't care.
Oh, come on now. I do love the tangy zip of Miracle Whip.
It's just, I don't know. I'm a mayonnaise girl.
Yeah. No, I could see that.
That's
I
a
could see
thing.
that. Yeah. I'm a mayonnaise girl. Hashtag it. Yeah.
Also because of my complexion. I've got a little bit of tan line there.
A
Just
little bit left.
a
Yeah.
little bit. Work on it.
Right. No, this everything here is going to be pasty for a long time.
There's only so much you can do with what you got.
Yeah. We had a sunny day on Saturday, and that's when you got your nice burn. I was out for a good part of the day. I didn't get sunburned, but I tell you, I felt like I did. I don't know
It
why.
just
It
zaps your
just
strength, especially after,
yeah,
we're emerging here in the Midwest. We are emerging from winter. I mean, we had snow, what, 2 weeks ago? We had frost last night. So to have a
yeah.
bizarre, like, 90-degree day, it was exhausting.
It was nuts. Yeah. And then obviously we always have to think about it, or I should say I'm talking for all Midwesterners. I always have to think that we have to do everything
Oh yeah.
outside because
You
it
don't
was
know if
the
it's gonna
last
last.
right. Yeah. And it was
Get
so
out there,
long
guys.
ago.
Oh yeah, my fucking neighbor was mowing the lawn at like 7 in the morning. I'm just like, dude,
Yeah. Let us sleep.
please.
Yeah. Nope. You gotta have all the time to do all the things
Yeah, you gotta start
outside.
early. And
Yes.
if you're my neighbor, so you can start day drinking that much sooner, which I get. I know a lot of
Sure.
people don't appreciate Midwestern drinking culture, but
Yeah.
get the
Yeah.
chores done so then you can day drink.
Right. Right. Because there's nothing better than a day drunk buzz. So
Oh, I know. I just need to convince my in-laws to take my son for the day so I can just have like worry-free, just chill in my front yard, get my hammock out, read a
yeah.
book, get really
There you go.
buzzed.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, I'm gonna be irresponsible. I want to make sure my child's not around. That's all I can ask.
Please, just one day. That's all we
Just
ask.
one
All we ask.
day. Think of all the naps I could take.
Right. All right. So, Leah, what are you getting into now?
Well, I'm wearing them, so our listeners can't see this, but I have been really into big earrings.
Yeah, big
So,
ass earrings. Yeah.
yeah, big ass earrings. So, like 2 weeks ago, I went to a friend's art show, and she had these huge earrings. We're talking like the size of a playing card, with Master Shake from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, which I
Yeah.
heart big time. I'm always more of a Meatwad fan myself, but I was like, oh, I love your earrings. I'm like, I love big earrings, and it was a statement piece. And, they were one of a kind. I mean, I wasn't going to buy them off her head or anything, but it gave me this idea. I was like, oh, I want to make some earrings like that are just like little canvases I can wear in my head. So I went the next day and got some like little wooden shapes at the craft store in the hardware to make earrings. And I've just been making a bunch of them. So right now I'm wearing some, they're like kind of cartoon eyeballs with a glittery teardrops. I made some like thundercloud ones. I've got some great ones where one is the front of the cat and the other one's the back of the cat with the butthole.
Yeah. Butthole
So
clearly prominent. Yes.
yes, so I've been wearing them to work, which again, everyone already knows I'm the weird one, so I might as well just weird it up. But I'm doing an art show at the end of the month, so I thought, well, these will be an easy thing that I can make and maybe sell. Like right now, I'm kind of like, well, I want to keep them all, but I only need so many earrings, I guess.
They're your babies. Of course you
They're my
want to keep
babies.
them.
I really like these ones. I kind of think they're a little spooky, so.
Yeah. Like I was saying before, it looks like a little bit the Welcome to Night
Yeah,
Vale
I might have to
eye,
do them
you
in
know.
purple and do a Welcome to Night Vale one. I wanted to do some, so they got these round ones, do some donuts. Um,
Oh,
I want to do some
nice.
Futurama ones because I'm obsessed with Futurama and been rewatching that a lot. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot of space to work with. I mean, they're anywhere from like two to 3 inches in diameter, so there's plenty of space to work with, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's fun.
Now
I need
the
stupid hobbies and jewelry.
because you don't have enough
I
hobbies right
don't
now.
have enough hobbies. Just gonna collect them all.
Right. I was gonna say the wasn't the thunder cloud the shape of a tear?
Well, it's like a big oval. It was like almost. I
It's
mean,
an
they're almost
oval.
like 3.5 inches, so they're really big.
Yeah.
You
Nice.
wear those with like your big curly hair because I feel like big earrings demand big hair. So
Yeah.
tomorrow I might have
Well,
to like curl my hair so I can wear these. Or ooh, I've
it's
got a yellow head wrap. Maybe I can wear that with it. Again, more
perfect.
weird.
Well, it's funny because so my kids watch it's a show on Nickelodeon called Danger Force,
Oh
and
yeah.
so they have these teenage kids that are part of this Danger Force. They help Captain Man to try to get rid of all the bad guys. There's one member of Danger Force that she's known for always wearing one extremely large, oversized earring.
Oh,
So it's like I don't even know if her other ear is pierced, but she always has one earring, and it's like the size of the ones that you're making. So it kind of reminded me of those.
nice.
Yeah, yeah. Um, so next thing I'm getting into is going to be a really kind of out of left field, food delivery services. So I don't know if we've talked about this, but especially with the pandemic, being able to have things done by curbside pickup and by delivery. Everyone is delivering nowadays, which I think is amazing because especially in our area in the Midwest, I have a feeling that no one ever liked to offer delivery because no one ever in I don't know, people that I know anyway, they don't want to pay for a tip to be able to have something or pay a little extra to be able to have
You're
someone
me. I
actually
just
give
hate
that.
talking on the phone. So I like order pizza. I will pay for it, but like somebody else needs to actually make the phone call because I hate it.
Right. Right. So online ordering is great, but at the same sense, the only thing that you could really have gotten delivered before actually before the pandemic was pretty much pizza. And so now we
Right.
have all these
Or
other.
Chinese food, maybe.
Yeah, but in Chinese is kind of a misnomer. I think I don't think I don't know, the Chinese places I went to, they didn't have deliveries, so I don't think
Fair.
Golden Wall does, but or whatever the Golden Bucket. Um, no, there isn't a Chinese place called the Golden Bucket. But I'm laughing just
China
thinking of that
buffet.
though. Yeah, there you go, the Golden
I'm not above
Bucket
going to a
buffet.
place called the Chinese bucket.
Oh,
Like
oh, that's amazing.
that's my serving size for egg rolls. Thank you.
So I'm really happy that we're able to get pretty much anything delivered to us, so if I feel like having Indian food, if I feel like having
Mm,
Ethiopian food, which we have in town, these are different places that we wouldn't have been able to have delivered to us prior to the pandemic.
mm-hmm.
Now the thing I'm worried about is we're getting to that point where I'm wondering on if those places are going to stick around. Um,
I feel like people are going to be addicted to the convenience because I I know
I
we've
do like
definitely
it.
ordered, like I said, we never really ordered food out from delivery, and we do it pretty often now.
Right, exactly. And it's even
I
so
got a
much.
small
I
kid.
mean,
I'm like, I don't want to cook. I don't want to go somewhere and bring my son who's 3 and likes to scream as loud as he
I have to
can.
deal with that. Yeah,
Yeah, like let's just order something. We can literally get it from anywhere. And yeah, it's
yeah,
hot, it's good.
yeah. But in our area, that wasn't really a thing,
Hmm.
a year ago. There was a couple of places you had food dudes delivery that was doing
Yeah,
things, but it was again,
pretty limited.
uh it was pretty limited, and it was that thing. It's like, well, I'm not going to pay an extra $10 for someone to
Yeah.
deliver it to me. And then now you're finding out that people are charging premium prices on top of it. And it's just like, you know what, even if I'm going to be charged extra money for the meals that I'm going to get, I like the convenience. I'm getting really into the convenience for it. So
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. Like my
yeah.
favorite is that the sushi place downtown. Like their
Mm.
online ordering is so slick. Like I love it because I can order my bento box and my extra rolls. By the time I get down there, they have like a little box in the window, so you can just go there. It's already paid for. You just open it up, take your thing, and go. I'm just like, this is great. I don't have to sit there and bullshit. I
That's amazing.
Human interaction's overrated. I just want my sushi.
Is that at
And those
Oshima?
little like sesame balls. I don't know what they are, but they're great.
Yeah. Is that at Oshima?
Yes, that's the name of it.
Okay.
Like, I could not
Okay.
remember what it was. The one over there by Lewis, but
Yeah. I figured it wasn't sushi masa, but
no, they don't do lunch. But I'm just like, like that's the thing is like you can get a really good deal at lunch if you're gonna do sushi because you can get a bento box and then like an extra roll or two or yeah,
yeah,
sushi is. Mm.
it's good. I I've been wanting to go to there's a sushi place on 26th Street by me, Tokyo 26 that
Yeah.
I don't mind Tokyo's there's a couple of them in town, but they do a all you can eat, which not a lot of places in town has that. Yeah, all you can eat sushi.
We're full vaxxed. We may need to do a lunch date.
I know.
I'll bring my bucket.
There you go. The sushi bucket.
Yeah, it's for Chinese food or for sushi. Either one.
Right.
Multi-purpose bucket for you to eat.
Uh, So yeah, so that I'm really getting into that, and just in general curbside pickup. I love being able to order groceries and not having to pick anything out anymore. It's one of those things that a lot of people are like, I don't know, I can't have people picking out my produce or my meat, and it's just like, you know what, fuck it, do what you want, I'll roll the
Live
dice,
your
but
life. I'm gonna do this the way I want.
yeah, exactly. So I'm really hoping that Hy-Vee's not going to stop doing curbside delivery, because
I've
I'm
talked to people that love it. I like going to the grocery store myself is like my mom like vacation.
yeah,
Like,
I
oh, I
can
get to
see
leave
that.
the house for an hour and I can go and peruse the aisles without somebody like, oh, do we need that? I think we already got that. Buying it
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah, exactly.
How
But
we end up with
you
like
could do that
4 containers
online.
of cottage cheese. I'm like, oh, guess we still have cottage cheese, huh?
It's not like it goes bad.
Never. Just gets more cottagey, right?
More cottagey,
Science.
exactly.
Dairy science.
Absolutely.
I think it's actually because the cottage cheese containers are the same as like the sour cream containers and the Greek yogurt. So like I take a glance in the fridge, I'm like, oh, we're getting low on all three. And basically now we have like 5 cottage cheese, but
Yeah, but no,
might be time
nothing
to
of
make some
anything
lasagna or
else.
something.
Yeah. Your butter containers all look the same, and yeah.
Yeah, clearly we're a very dairy heavy household. just just rotten with tubs of dairy product.
I used to be that way.
I know.
Yeah,
I don't mean to like lord it over you.
I know. Damn
Part of
lactose.
our
Yeah.
upbringing here.
Right. Oh shoot. So what else are you getting into, Leah?
So I had somebody send me this playlist that they put together because I know
Oh,
you're a big Spotify listener. I
absolutely.
may have to send it to you because it made my day. So my friend Aaron was saying how he's been working on this project and he's put together this whole playlist. And what makes it great is that all the playlist is exclusively bands that have the name Pussy in their name.
Oh my gosh.
And
That's amazing.
it's fucking fire. Oh, I have to let me bring it up here so I can share some of my favorites. We've got, of course, Black Pussy, which is played in Sioux Falls a couple times. Big
Oh,
fan.
good, good.
Perfect Pussy, Pussy Liquor, Pussy Galore, Pussy Killer, Sandy
Yeah,
Pussy.
you have to have Nashville pussy in there.
I've got Pussy Lip, Pussy Tourette's, Pussy Finger. One of my favorites, which kind of has like a squirrel nut zipper sound, which is called the Pussy Warmers. Um,
The pussy
Pussy
warmers.
Willow Furry Venus.
Oh my
Gory Pussy,
gosh.
Mrs. Pussy, Pussy Pirates, Moon Pussy, Dandelion Pussy. There are 90 different songs, and they're
Oh
all
my
different
gosh.
bands.
Oh my
I will send it
gosh.
to you. My Baby Wants to Eat Your Pussy, Mannequin Pussy, Tokyo Geisha Pussy, Pussy in the Learjets, Live Action Pussy Show, the Dynamite Pussy Show, Bomb Ass Pussy, Owl and the Pussycat. Yeah, and they're all great.
That's great.
I think one of my favorites is the Femboy Hooters by Pussy Patrol.
Oh my
It is
gosh.
all about a fictional Hooters instead of sexualized ladies, it's all sexualized femboys. And of course, they also go to visit Tomboy Outback, which is the Outback Steakhouse
For
exclusively
tomboys.
run by tomboys. So I'm just like, I'm all in. I'm all in. It's great. It's a real pussy
Oh,
power.
that's a whole genre that I didn't know that I needed.
Yeah, right? No, it's ridiculous.
Oh, that's amazing. So those are the type of the playlists that I need to get into a little bit more, just the weird shit like that.
Well, you'd sent me
Um,
there's some other like musician. I may have to talk about her another time that I think she got famous on TikTok and now she does these songs and they're like, I'm definitely an old lady that's trying to listen to music that's not my generation, but I still love it. I don't care. It's like
oh,
lesbian pop rock. So I'm just like, I love this.
that's amazing. Yeah. Oh man. I don't even know how to
How do you
follow
even
that up.
recover from that?
No, no.
Well, I'll ask Aaron if it's all right. We can share his playlist, and all of you listeners, you can listen along to all the pussy songs and make
Yeah.
your heart sing. or
Oh
your
my
pussy sing
gosh.
or whatever.
I can't wait. We're gonna put it on the playlist, on the description. We'll have the playlist there. Everyone can get involved with the pussy
Yeah,
playlist.
shout out us if we missed some pussy bands.
We're gonna have to expand that. Instead of just pussy bands, we're gonna have to have pussy songs too.
Oh yeah. Well, and
I mean,
I mean
there's
that might be a
plenty of
separate
those
playlist.
too.
I mean, it's a
Oh,
real
that's a
feat. I mean,
that's a
I'm gonna
long
guess
one.
there's probably more bands with pussy than songs, but I could be wrong.
Off the top of my head, I know more songs about pussy than, or pussy in the song title, than bands with pussy in the songs, or in the band title, band name.
I just keep scrolling through.
Uh, yeah, the only I know Nashville Pussy. That's the only one with the band name. But Lords of Acid Pussy, with Show Me Your Pussy, Show It to Me.
There's a
Um,
band called Creedence Clearwater Pussy.
that's awesome. I hope that that's a
I
cover
love
band
it.
too. I hope it's a cover band. What's the other one? Well, and then whatchamacallit, Peaches just had the new song that came out with oh gosh, what was it? There's pussy in the name of that too. I can't remember. But anyway. So yeah, look up that latest Peaches song with pussy in it. Um Fair
Yeah,
enough.
let's make it. Pussy music's having a moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh,
We
what
got
about
WAP,
Pussy
and now
Control?
everything's just.
There's Pussy Control. I missed about that one.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just
Pussy
thinking about
Control.
that. Yeah, yeah. Gotta have that in there. Yeah. So there's three that I can already think of, but yeah. So all right. So where am I gonna put all these songs that I'm downloading? I'll tell you where. The third thing that I'm getting into
I was gonna
this
say, in
show,
your pussy? No.
in my pussy.
No.
No, no, no. So on Plex, close to pussy, but
Oh,
Plex.
yes.
Plex media servers. That is something I'm getting into, and mostly because mine keeps dumping on me, and I can't keep it up. And that's another
Don't take
issue
that one out
that
of
you have.
context, kids.
No, yeah, getting old. Um, I can't keep my server up. So
Natural.
I'm trying to play around with it, but I really, really enjoy.
Raising. We're mature adults here.
Absolutely. But you're fucking adults.
That's right. That was a note I got in my rom com. Your characters cuss a lot. It's like, I fucking cuss a lot.
What do you fucking
That's what people talk. Never gonna get a job on the Hallmark Channel.
No, bummer. I just
What's
bleep
all
it
on your
out.
Plex? Just movies, TV shows, everything and under the sun.
I don't do a lot of TV shows. I have a tough time trying to do that, just because I'm not really big into rewatching TV shows.
Mm.
It's just something that I've never gotten into. My wife, on the other hand, she, as long as she has Gilmore Girls playing on in the background, she's good. But yeah, a lot of movies, and really enjoy putting my music on it too.
Oh, that's nice. Just to
So
have something to play in the background.
yeah, well, not only that, but I've accumulated a lot of random MP3s over the years, and I've been able to keep all of them. And so I like to be able to have them on there, to be able to have it in one place. And then
Hmm.
also, I don't know if you probably can't see it, but I have way too many CDs in this part of my office, and
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that one day I'm going to be able to digitize all of them, because I got a lot of gems in there that I know that hasn't seen the light of day, or really probably has more than a dozen people that probably buy that or have that CD.
Hmm.
I have a Tromaville CD that's in my
Ooh,
collection.
sweet.
Yeah, exactly. So it's all songs that are inspired by Toxic Avenger.
Nice.
Um, yeah, so you're not going to find that stuff, so I'd love to be able to put it out there to share it with people.
Hmm.
And that's what I like about the Plex, that, and be able to share amongst other people. So Chet Manley, he has a really good Plex server set up, and he's one that is okay with sailing the high seas of pirating. So I get a lot of my movies and TV shows that I can't watch through him, like Doom Patrol
Mm.
on HBO Max. I don't get that, and I'm not going to pay for HBO, so I'll watch that with on Chet's server. But so yeah, I really enjoy that and really enjoy being able to have that. Even before Plex was around, I used to have I bought a library, a media library database that was on my computer that kept track of all the different DVDs that I had, VHS tapes that I had, because I had way too many VHS tapes, and I would rent them out to people, or not rent them, I would loan them out.
Hmm.
And so it's just it got to a point where it's just like I have no idea who has what anymore, but I'd like to have my tapes back. So
Yeah.
you start talking to different people, and this is before social media, so you'd give them a call, or else you'd see them the next time you see them. It's like, hey, yeah,
Hey,
you
can you
remember
bring that
that
tape
movie?
back?
Yeah, no. So yeah, so I used to like to do that. So I even got to a point where I started printing out all of the movies that I had, and had them on VHS and DVD. And it's like, hey, here you go. If you guys want to know, just around the office, just saying, hey, I got this. If you want to watch something, I'll bring it tomorrow, and then you
Hmm.
can see it, and just bring it back when you're done with it. So I was like the library, type thing. And I've always liked doing that. So that's what I'm getting into.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of all I got on my plate. I'm trying to get back into running, but that's kind of boring to talk about and super lame. But I did sign up to do a half marathon with my sister like last year, and of course it
Mhm.
all rolled over to this year. So now I'm like, well, shit, I gotta do this half marathon in a month.
Oh
So I've
man.
been trying to run every day. I'm doing the 10K this weekend, so fingers crossed.
Yee.
I probably won't die, but
Maybe.
maybe. But it does mean I get to eat like more Cheetos, because that was like all it was getting me through my run today. Is like, oh, I got that bag of Cheetos I can eat. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Those
Yeah. That's a good
like
motivator.
white cheddar puff ones. Oh, they're so good.
Oh, nope, can't do that.
They just
No,
like melt in
white
your mouth.
I don't like white cheddar. I've just never gotten into white cheddar. Give me a nice sharp, really uh pungent cheddar. Love that. I don't like the white cheddar. It's way too bland.
I like just about every cheese, not blue cheese like gorgonzola. Like the stinky cheese is not a fan, but like any other cheese, the soft cheeses, the hard cheeses, yes.
Yeah. I That was one of the things that I was trying to get into prior to learning about being lactose intolerant, is you know getting into more of the soft cheeses.
Mm.
Never really
Ooh.
got into that very much, and yeah.
You get like
uh,
get a wheel of brie cheese and you just melt it in the oven and then get a loaf of bread and then just eat until you die.
yeah,
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 it's
that was
decadent.
love doing that,
I'm
but
sure it's
not
just
so much
the
anymore.
worst thing for your body, Brett. But
I know.
as long as I can still tolerate cheese, I'm gonna be shoving it in my face. White people love cheese.
I keep looking up. I think I'm gonna probably start getting into more of the sheep cheeses and the goat cheeses, just so that I can have cheese
Have
again.
cheese.
And
Like the really
um,
hard cheeses, like Parmesan cheese doesn't have a
not a
lot of
lot.
lactose, but it's
That's
also
right.
just Parmesan cheese. So
Right. Well, and it's also interesting, depending on where you get your pizza.
mm,
Sometimes the mozzarella that the pizza place has, it doesn't really affect me as much. I don't know if it's because it's got more Romano in it, or something else that
yeah,
doesn't
something blended in
affect
there
me
that's
as
got more
bad.
lactose.
Right, right, right. So yeah, so I'll find that every now and then. But
Yeah, yay
all
cheese.
right, we don't have a lot to talk about. We're not very chatty today, are we?
I don't know.
That's all right. I'm tired.
I mean, we should talk because we've been talking about putting together this hot wings.
Oh, right.
episode.
Yeah.
We may have to start actually like putting this on the calendar because we're gonna get the hookup with some hot sauce, some local
Right.
hot sauce, and we figure the best way to experience it is for us to eat it, and you get to hear probably me die on air while Brett
Oh,
just like
you're not gonna you're
my
not
I
gonna
have
just
zero
hear
kills
it.
like heat. I mean, like a jalapeno is hot enough for me, so this will be
You're not
fun.
gonna just hear it. I'm going to
Are we
get
gonna record it?
I'm going to get a YouTube channel
Oh boy.
set up so that we can show it afterwards. So I've been trying to actually get into that and trying to figure out, because we do all of our recordings through Zoom. Actually,
Yeah.
Zoom sets the recording, and it actually records the videos too.
Oh,
So we have the whole thing there. So
all this
all of
sexy
our
package.
shows, absolutely, all of our past shows, including all of our future ones, we could actually bring over to YouTube. So I'm thinking about doing that, and then kind of having that lead up to when we're able to do the hot ones, Halogi hot sauce challenge.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
You and me both.
Yeah, that's all
I
right. Good viewing for everybody.
It's funny because I get the hiccups as I get hot things, hot sauce or anything like that, and it's going to really determine on how bad it's going to be based off of how soon I get the hiccups when I'm eating the different sauces.
I'll get like the milk and the baking soda and just put that fire out as fast as I can. But
just have Tums on standby.
yeah.
Well, so Halogi from Brookings is going to help us out with that. The only thing is all of their hot sauces, they don't have the peppers right now.
Oh,
So
we have to wait till they're in season and can make some more, basically.
Yeah, so we have to wait until they get
Darn.
that sauce. Yeah. In the meantime, though, you can always go to Look's Meat Market and you can buy the lower 3 sauces off the
normal
shelves.
human levels.
Yeah, exactly. So there's 6 sauces total. Like I said, 1, 2, and 3 they have available right now, and then 4, 5, and 6 are the ones that they're going to be doing later.
Sweet.
But yeah, so we're looking at doing that. So I'm looking forward to it. We're getting more and more people listening, so that's awesome. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening.
But also just trying to figure out, what are different medias that we can do to be able to help out where people to listen. And I think YouTube might be kind of that next thing that we could get into and see if it works out. So yeah.
I mean, I'm still not going to wear pants, but
that's all right. We don't.
You really can only see me from chest up, so it's fine.
Right. Exactly.
We'll just crop in closer. It's just my eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we don't want to do any editing.
Yeah, we're way too lazy for that, guys.
Right.
Said, we're not wearing pants for this. We're not editing it either.
No. We need to get more sponsors in order to be able to do that.
That's right. I need like a makeup person, do the hair,
right?
A professional beard person. It's for both of us.
Yeah. People don't know.
People don't know. That's right. I mean, I guess unless you know me on Twitter or Facebook, which I assume is the only way you found this, you can creep on me and be like, "Oh, she does look like it's a blonde beard. You can't really see it."
Yeah. No.
Very fine.
All right. Well, so yeah, that's it. That's the show.
I don't know this week.
Nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what we're gonna get into next? Bigger earrings.
Bigger? Can you say
earrings?
Bigger? Yeah. Yeah.
God help us.
We're gonna have to spice it up. How about next show? How will we do another music episode?
Ooh, game on.
We haven't done that for a while.
I've been saving some, so this is perfect timing. And I've got a big road trip next week, so I can really dig into some music.
Beautiful.
Prepare to geek out.
Excellent. So yeah, so next show we're going to do a music episode. We'll do similar what we did last time. We'll be able to put a bunch of the songs on YouTube, and I will try getting I'll try getting a Spotify list going on too.
Yeah.
I was told that was kind of the easier way to be able to have those types of episodes. So yeah,
Perfect.
we'll figure that out. But yeah.
We'll get into it.
In the meantime, yeah, definitely let us know what you're getting into. Send us an email, shoot us a message on Twitter. Find somehow to get a hold of us.
Do the thing.
We're not very hard to get a hold of.
No.
All right. Well,
All
you
right.
have a good
Till
night.
next time.
Yep.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.